Rheneas the narrow gauge engine was talking to Victor. They were having a discussion. "What should I do today, Victor?" he asked. "You might well find Sir Topham Hatt for that," said Victor. Just then Sir Topham Hatt pulled up in Winston. "Hi, sir," he said. "Hi, Rheneas. Please face me." "Thank you, Rheneas. I need you today to please, Actually, no, I don't know what I needed to do today." Sir Topham Hatt thought. "Sorry, I just realized I don't have any jobs for you today. Today could be your rest day. Thank you, goodbye," and Sir Topham Hatt was off. "Wow," said Rheneas, "another rest day." "But where was you going to sleep?" said Duke. "I don't know," said Rheneas. Just then, Scullery came in. "Rheneas," he said, "I'm almost out of coal." He came in slowly. "Please jump into the back shed for me to refill." "Sure," said Rheneas. He took Scullery and shunted him in. "Thank you, Rheneas," he said. "You're welcome," said Rheneas. "Can you please take my train? It's waiting at the station." "All right," said Rheneas. "I will take your train for you." When Scullery had said Rheneas' train was waiting at the station, and he coupled up. Can I take this away, sir?" he asked. "Yes," said the station master. "You can take that away, Rheneas." "Thank you," said Rheneas, and he was off. Rheneas always liked watching the bigger engines carry on their journeys. He saw a green diesel on the big bridge that he had never seen before. "I wonder who that engine is," he said. Just then he saw Westy sitting there. "Hi, Westy," he said. "Hi, Westy." "Hi," said Westy. "What are you doing?" "Sorry," said Westy, I was just thinking," and he rushed away. "That's a bit odd," thought Scullery. When Westy was dropping off some mail to Ulstead Castle. "We'll have to get going," he said. Just then he came to a fork in the road. "Which way should I go?" he said. "I guess straight, because that way leads to Ulstead Castle." And Rheneas was off. When Rheneas crossed over the bridge, he saw two new engines sitting there, along with Emily and Donald. "Hey guys," he said. "Hi, Rheneas," they said. The bridge underneath him was getting old. "The little engines," said Billy, "seemed like very nice engines." "Agreed," said Stepney. "I gotta get going, goodbye." Billy rushed away. "Okay," said Stepney. Emily and Donald laughed. Rheneas was making good time. There were no engines in his way, and he was making good time. He chuffed over the standard gauge railway. Just then he heard Hero's whistle. Hero was taking a very long goods train to the mainland, and it was very heavy. Just then Rheneas rushed down. "Hero," he said. "Hero." As he did, one of Hero's packages flew out and hit that. "Wait, can I go first?" he said. Some of his cars were derailed. "Let me go first," and he raced past. "Sorry, sir," said Hero. "It's okay." "Rheneas, sorry, I have to race through," he said, and he was off. "Go, Hero." Hero was pulling. Just then, after Rheneas had left, a noise came from his brakes. "What is that?" said Sir Topham Hatt. "I think it's my brakes," he said. "Oh no, I'm stuck on the crossing." He couldn't go forward and he couldn't go back. Hero was trapped. Marion saw this. "I need to push," she said. She pushed Hero. She pushed and got him to move just a little bit forward. "There," she said. "If anyone hits you, Hero, it should be those silly trucks." "Thank you," said Hero. And Marion was off. Rheneas was making good time. He thundered up the narrow gauge bridge. He came to a very steep hill. "Almost there," he said. Just then he made it. "Hooray," he said. All of a sudden he saw Mighty Mac coming back up. "Oops, sorry," they said. "Here, let's get picked up by the crane." Mighty Mac was soon out of the way and long gone, and Rheneas was still left there. Then he came into the station. "Where's one of your packages?" said Smudger. "They're both right here." No, one of them's missing. Rheneas gasped. Oh no, he said, I have to go get it. Meanwhile, Samson was coming back from the mainland and didn't realize the package. Samson didn't notice the package in front of him and hit it and accidentally got shunted onto the narrow-gauge track. What the? He said. Help! But no one was there. Gator heard the noise, and so did Connor and Caitlin. They rushed forward. We're coming, they said. They came flying up the rails and accidentally shoved Samson right into where Clanky was. He said. He hit Clanky and hit Porter's train. Oh dear, said the dock manager. Connor and Caitlin realized they were stuck with the coach. I'm out of here, said Caitlin. I don't want to get caught, and she was off. What about me, said Connor. I'm stuck now. But Caitlin was too far away to hear. What should I do, he said. Just then he saw Hero. Hero, move out of the way, he said. I can't, said Hero. Please, said Connor, I have to move this train. I can't, shouted Hero. I can't move. I'm stuck. Rheneas was starting to head back. I have to hurry, he said. Fast. Just then he went a bit fast down the hill. His brakes failed. Oh no, he said. Oh no. He flew down the hill. He said, help! He came flying down the hill and smashed into Hero's train. Whoa, said the top of Hat. His car was uncoupled and crashed, and he kept going down the line. He just noticed Samson and Connor and got stuck on the hill. Help, he said, help. He was just sitting there, back and forth. No, he said, I don't want to go back. Just then he flew backwards down the hill and crashed into the cars. It was a horrible mess. Hero, meanwhile, was so scared he crashed right through everything, pushing the cars out of the way. Oh boy, said Salty. Hero smashed into the rest of the cars, and they all flew off the rails. Oh dear, said Hero. Oh, he luckily wasn't damaged. Rheneas was heavily damaged. Let's get you off to the works, Rheneas, he said. As the mess was getting cleaned up, Connor came through at the coach and just dropped it there and left. I don't want to get caught, he said, and rushed away. Who was that? Said the top hat. Get back here. Just then Connor blew his whistle. Okay, it was Connor. The passengers all got out. Sir, they said, what are we gonna do? Said the top hat. Mighty Mac were coming down the mountain. We're almost there, they said. Just then they saw an abandoned coach and saw the passengers. We'll help you, they said. All the passengers climbed into Mighty Mac's coach. Goodbye, they said. Good job, Mighty Mac, said the top hat. Mighty Mac raced to get out of there. The coach made him go back. Help, he said. The coach pushed him. He hit the track. As just then it was out. Oh no, he said. And came down. The coach came flying off the rails and landed in a field. Mighty Mac also came off the rails too. All the passengers got out. Oh no, they said. Luckily they weren't damaged. They weren't hurt. And Birdie the bus came and collected the remainder of them and wore it away. Oh, said Donald, this stupid bridge always falls on engines. And it always makes engines fall off. Yeah, said Mighty Mac. Donald was not impressed and rushed away. He's right, she said. This is not good, Stepney. And she rushed away too. Oh dear, said Stepney. Well, I guess I better get going back. Gator, just then Stepney saw Gator. Oh, said Gator, sorry, I didn't know you were new. Hi, he said, I'm Gator. I'm Stepney, said Stepney shyly. Nice to meet you. Oh, boy. Just then, they realized the bridge was starting to break. And it broke right in front of them. Emily backed up and hit through it. Her coach went flying backwards. Oh no, said Gator. Well, I guess we're not going anywhere, and they were right. So Topham Hatt was cross when he heard about the other bridge falling. Bother, he said. 2 more narrow gauge engines now need to go away. Ugh, he was very upset. Henry, meanwhile, was coming through. Stop, said Marion. Henry went so fast he hit Marion. Ah! She screamed and flew into the sea. Sorry, shouted Henry. Luckily, he was diverted and saw the horrible crash. Oh no, he said. He rushed forward. Oh no, he said. Ah! He hit some of Gator's train and it flew off the rails and hit the other track. Wrong track, he shouted. Wrong track. And he started to go up the hill. Where am I going? He shouted. Just then he realized it. Oh no, I'm heading for the sheds. Ah! He came down and hit the turntable wall. Oh dear, he said. All the engines started laughing at him. Oh, said Henry, it's not funny. Soon the mess was cleaned up and Henry was put on a different track. None of the passengers were hurt. Continue on, Henry, said the Topham Hatt. That was just a minor mistake. Yes, sir, said Henry sadly. And Henry washed it. The end. It's not the end. The accident had been cleaned, and Hero was going back to work since his accident. Goodbye, Rheneas, said the Topham Hatt. I will see you real soon. All right, said Rheneas. One of the narrow gauge engines came and took his train away, and Rheneas' boat departed from the island of Sodor. A few weeks later, Rheneas returned from the works. Same engine, but different shape. Scully was on the bridge and he noticed Rheneas in the ship. Who was that? Said Scully. Scully was waiting at their docks when Rheneas came in. Hi, said Rheneas. Rheneas, said Scully, you look different. Yeah, they had to remodel my shape. Just then Topham Hatt puffed up. Oh my goodness, Rheneas, look at you. Let's get you unloaded. Wow, said Oliver as he steamed by. Rheneas was soon put on the track. Look at how different you look, Rheneas, said Scully. Yeah, I know, said Rheneas. The 2 engines soon coupled up. Let's go, they said. They sure look happy to be together again, said Topham Hatt, and he walked away. Meanwhile, Duke was pulling Rheneas' train. Oh, he said, this is a lot of work for an older engine. Just then he saw Mighty Mac still laying in a field. There's no breakdown crane to pick you up, said Duke. No, said Mighty Mac. We don't have a crane to come pick us up. Bother, said Duke. I don't know what we'll do. Just then he noticed Billy. Excuse me, said Duke. But Billy wasn't listening. What is it, Duke? Said Donald. Oh, we need you to help us pick up Mighty Mac's train. They're stuck on the floor. Donald eyed the engine. Oh dear, he said. I'm sorry to hear about this. We only have Rocky. Let's see if we can get him close enough to the track, he said. I have to go. And Donald rushed away. Hopefully he can help you guys, said Duke. I have to get going too. And Duke puffed away. This is what happens every time now, they said, sadly. Meanwhile, Scully and Rheneas were puffing around. They were very, very excited to be back together again. Oh no, said Rheneas. Mighty Mac. Oh no, we were derailed. Scully was able to put them back on the track. What's wrong, Mighty Mac? Oh, we're stuck in this field, they said sadly. Oh, and there's no breakdown crane to get us. Said Scully. Can't the standard gauge engines? No, they said. They're too busy. They always just rush right past here. They don't even notice us. Oh dear, they said. What's the way, Mighty Mac? Many engines see me. They said they're going to help me. Then they just leave, somebody. I know, Mac. It's preposterous. We're sorry, said Scully and Rheneas. We will go get help. Let's go. Sorta everyone just left, and they rushed away. Donald steamed in. Harvey, he said, I need your help. Well, Mighty Mac needs your help. What's wrong? Said Harvey. Well, Mighty Mac are laying in a field, but no engine can get to them since Rocky is standard gauge. Here, said Harvey. Where are they? They're laying in the field near the bridge near Knapford. Here, said Harvey, you go, I will go and help them, okay? You just go. Okay, said Donald, and he was off. What am I supposed to do, said Harvey. How am I supposed to help them? He puffed as close as he could to the narrow gauge layout. This is as far as I can go, he said. No, Harvey, said Victor, you can come. This line's narrow gauge, this line's standard gauge. Yes. Okay, you can't go on that line, he said. I know it gets complicated. Most engines around here come on the wrong track and just derail. Victor, he said, how are we going to get Rocky onto the narrow gauge tracks? Could you figure out a way to do a wheel arrangement? Well, said Victor, I could, but you will probably have to go. Of course, said Harvey. Here, I'll be right back, and Harvey was off. Harvey shunted Rocky close to Victor. Okay, he said, bring him in. Okay, Rocky, we're gonna do a little wheel conversion on you. So you can go from narrow gauge to standard gauge tracks, he said. Oh, really? Said Rocky, that would be great. Okay, said Victor, here we go, and he got set to work. A few hours later, Rocky was now a narrow gauge engine. Victor shunted him out. Now, Rocky, he said, Victor, you can now go help Mighty Mac. Fearless Buddy will take you there. Fearless Buddy coupled up. Go send Rocky to the correct place. Okay, said Fearless Buddy, and he was off. This is so cool, said Rocky. I would like a narrow gauge engine now. Yes, no need to thank me, said Victor. And Rocky was off with Fearless Buddy. Scarlowe and Rheneas came into Ulstead Castle to talk to someone. Unfortunately, no one was there. Only some passengers. Bother, they said. There's hardly anyone here. Sorry, said the man there. I'm just the supervisor. But, yeah. Meanwhile, when Duke was puffing along, he saw Fearless Buddy and Rocky. What are you doing, Rocky? He shouted. I'm a narrow gauge crane too, he said. You are? Yes, I am, said Rocky. Okay, let me get out of your way, said Duke. He quickly veered out of the way. Let's go, Rocky, he said. Rosie saw Rocky. How cool, she said. He's right here, said Duke. Mighty Mac was still laying in the field. Okay, said Fearless Buddy. Hi, Mighty Mac. Finally, they said. We've been laying here for 2 weeks. Haha, let's get you picked up. And they got set to work. Let's go, said Fearless Buddy. You guys have to get off to the steamworks. And they were off. Just then, Rocky picked up the bridge. Where is the light? He said. Mighty Mac started laughing. What? Uh-oh. I put down the standard gauge track, said Rocky. He was about to move it when all of a sudden, Daisy came flying down the hill at top speed. Oh no, she said. Oh no. Ah! She hit the piece and flew off. Ow, she said. That hurts. My fiddle will not be impressed with you. She scowled. Oh dear, said Freddy. Let's clean up this mess. Daisy was not impressed. My fiddle will be having a word with you, she shouted and rushed off. Fearless Buddy couldn't have helped himself but laughing. Ha, he said. Oh, Daisy. Yeah, she's one of the newer engines, said Rosie from above. And she was off. Wait, Rosie! Rosie luckily stopped when she noticed the damaged bridge. Let's fix it. Soon it was all fixed up. Hey, said Rosie. But she came down the hill so fast she ran onto the narrow gauge track. Ah, she said. She wasn't even on the track properly. What is it? Said Fearless Freddy. Ah, said Rosie. She uncoupled from Freddy. Freddy hit the coach. Oh dear, he said. Ah! And accidentally fell off the track. Rosie was half on and half off. What is going on? She said. Ah! She was now stuck, dangling. Ah! She screamed. She then fell off the track, but luckily tumbled and landed right on the track. Phew, she said. But oh no! Freddy! Freddy, can you hear me? Freddy didn't respond. Just then, after Emily moved, Gator pulled up. Whoa, he said. He almost hit Gator. Well, almost hit Freddy. And Stepney came in as well. Uh-oh, he said. He pushed Freddy out of the way. But then the bridge started to break as he went by. Just then, all of a sudden, it started to collapse. And the coach was left there. Help, said some of the people on board the train. It was an abandoned coach. Duke was talking with Rheneas when all of a sudden they heard people saying help. I'm after that, said Rheneas. Went up the incline and picked that up. Freddy, he said. Oh dear. Freddy was laying down there. He wasn't moving. Oh no, said Freddy. Rheneas. Ah, the bridge. The bridge started to break. Rheneas, you need to get off there, said Scullery. He came and coupled up to them. It's about to collapse. Oh no. Birdie came through and accidentally hit the support. The whole train ripped down the hill. Wah, they said. The coach came up and flew over and landed up here. Ah, said the people. Scully and Rheneas derailed right off the track. And Rheneas landed on his side. Ouch, he said. We're here, said Mighty Mac, and they quickly got to work. Mighty Mac had just enough steam to go help them. Let's jump you to the steamworks, they said. And the three friends left. The end.